Someone asks you a simple question, "How are you feeling today?" And you say, "Good," or maybe "Fine," or "Okay." But is that really how you feel? Maybe your back hurts a little. Maybe you slept badly and your head is heavy. Maybe you went for a run yesterday and your legs are sore. Maybe you feel amazing because you have been eating well and exercising all week. You have all of these feelings inside you, but when someone asks, all you can say is, "Fine." That changes today. Welcome to Easy English Daily. My name is Emily, and this is episode number 8. Today we are going to give you the words, the phrases, and the confidence to really talk about how you feel. Not just good or bad, but specific, real, useful English that you can use at the doctor, at the gym, with your friends, or with your colleagues. This is one of those topics that touches your life every single day. That is what Easy English Daily is all about. English you actually use. English that matters. So let us get into it. Part 1. Beyond good and fine. Let me start with something honest. Most English learners get stuck in a trap. Someone asks, "How are you?" And they always give the same answer. Good. Fine. Not bad. These words are okay, but they do not really say anything. They are empty. Imagine you are at work. Your colleague says, "Hey, how are you feeling today?" And you want to say that you are a little tired because you did not sleep well, and you also have a small headache. But you do not know how to say all of that, so you just say, "I am fine." The conversation ends. The other person walks away. You missed a chance to connect, to practice, and to express yourself. Today, I want to give you better options. Real words for real feelings. Let us start with the basics. When you feel good, you can say, "I feel great today," or "I am feeling really well," or "I am full of energy today." These are so much more interesting than just good. When you feel not so good, you can say, "I am feeling a bit tired," or "I am not feeling my best today," or "I feel a bit off today." That last one is very natural. "I feel a bit off" means something is not quite right, but you cannot explain exactly what it is. Native speakers use this phrase all the time. When you feel somewhere in the middle, you can say, "I am doing okay, nothing special," or "I feel all right, just a little low on energy." Repeat this phrase after me. "I am not feeling my best today." Good. This is such a useful sentence. You can use it anywhere, at work, with friends, even at the doctor. It is polite, it is honest, and it invites the other person to ask more if they want to. Part 2. Talking about physical feelings. Now let us get more specific. Let us talk about your body. How do you describe physical feelings in English? The most basic structure is, "I have a," plus the problem. This works for many common situations. "I have a headache." That means your head hurts. "I have a headache." "I have a stomach ache." That means your stomach hurts. Maybe you ate something bad. "I have a stomach ache." "I have a sore throat." That means your throat hurts, maybe because of a cold. "I have a sore throat." "I have a cold." That means you are sneezing, your nose is running, and you feel generally unwell. "I have a cold." "I have a fever." That means your body temperature is higher than normal. "I have a fever." Now here is another very useful structure. "My hurts." You use this when a specific part of your body is in pain. "My back hurts." "My knee hurts." "My shoulder hurts." "My neck hurts." You can also say, "I have a pain in my..." followed by the body part. I have a pain in my lower back. I have a pain in my left knee. This is more specific and very useful when you visit a doctor. Let me teach you one more structure. I feel plus an adjective. This is for general physical states. I feel dizzy. That means the room seems to be spinning. I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. That means you feel like you might be sick to your stomach. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. That means you do not have much strength or energy. I feel weak. I feel exhausted. That means you are extremely tired, completely drained of energy. I feel exhausted. Repeat after me. My back hurts and I feel exhausted. Great. You just described 2 physical feelings in one sentence. That is real communication. Part 3. Talking about how you slept. Sleep affects everything. How you feel in the morning depends a lot on how you slept the night before. And talking about sleep is something that comes up in conversation all the time. Your colleague says, "You look tired," and you want to explain why. So let us learn how to talk about sleep. If you slept well, you can say, "I slept like a baby last night." This is an idiom. It means you slept very deeply and peacefully. I slept like a baby. You can also say, "I had a great night's sleep," or "I got a solid 8 hours." A solid 8 hours means a full, uninterrupted 8 hours of sleep. If you did not sleep well, you can say, "I barely slept last night." Barely means almost not at all. I barely slept last night. Or, I kept waking up during the night. This means you woke up many times. You could not stay asleep. Or, I tossed and turned all night. Tossed and turned. This is a beautiful phrase. It means you moved around in bed a lot because you could not get comfortable. Repeat after me. I tossed and turned all night. You might also say, "I could not fall asleep until 2 in the morning." This tells the other person exactly what happened. You were lying in bed, but sleep did not come. Here is one more. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This idiom does not really mean you literally woke up on a specific side. It means you woke up in a bad mood. You feel grumpy and irritable for no clear reason. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Part 4. Talking about exercise and fitness. Now, let us talk about fitness. Maybe you exercise regularly. Maybe you just started. Maybe you are thinking about starting. Whatever your situation, knowing how to talk about exercise in English is very practical. The most common question is, do you work out? Work out is a phrasal verb that means to exercise. Do you work out? You can answer, "Yes, I work out 3 times a week." Or, "I try to work out every day, but sometimes I am too busy." You can also ask, "What kind of exercise do you do?" And then you can talk about specific activities. I go running. I go to the gym. I do yoga. I swim. I cycle. I lift weights. I do Pilates. I take a dance class. Notice the verbs we use. We say, I go running, not I make running. We say I do yoga, not I play yoga. We say I lift weights, not I carry weights. These small details matter. Let me repeat them. Go running, go swimming, go cycling, do yoga, do Pilates, lift weights. After exercise, you need to describe how your body feels. This is where some great vocabulary comes in. I am sore. Sore means your muscles hurt because you exercised. My legs are sore. My arms are sore. This is normal after a good workout. I am sore. I am out of breath. This means you are breathing very hard because you did something physical. After running up the stairs, I am out of breath. I feel pumped. This is informal but very common. It means you feel energized and strong. usually right after exercising. I feel pumped. I am warming up. Warming up means doing light exercise before your main workout to prepare your body. I always warm up before I run. I am cooling down. Cooling down is the opposite. It is light exercise after your main workout to help your body recover. After my workout, I spend 5 minutes cooling down. Repeat after me. I went for a run this morning and now my legs are sore. Perfect. That is a natural, real sentence you might say to a friend or colleague. Part 5. At the doctor. At some point, you will need to visit a doctor in an English-speaking situation. Maybe you are traveling abroad. Maybe you live in an English-speaking country. Maybe your doctor speaks English. Knowing how to describe your symptoms clearly is extremely important. When you arrive at the doctor, they will usually ask, "What seems to be the problem?" Or, "What brings you in today?" Or simply, "How can I help you?" You can answer with the phrases we already learned. "I have a headache that will not go away." "My stomach has been hurting for 2 days." "I have a pain in my chest when I breathe deeply." The doctor might ask, "How long have you been feeling this way?" This is a very important question. They want to know when it started. You can say, "Since yesterday?" "For about a week now." "It started 3 days ago." They might also ask, "On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the pain?" You answer with a number. "About a 6." "Maybe a 3, it is not too bad." "An 8, it is really painful." Here are some more useful phrases for the doctor. It comes and goes. This means the pain is not constant. Sometimes it is there, sometimes it is not. It comes and goes. It is getting worse. This means the problem is becoming more serious over time. The pain is getting worse. It is a sharp pain. Sharp pain feels like a sudden, intense sting, like someone is poking you with something. It is a sharp pain. It is a dull pain. Dull pain is the opposite. It is a constant, low-level ache. Not intense, but always there. It is a dull pain. I think I pulled a muscle. This means you injured a muscle, usually during exercise or physical activity. I think I pulled a muscle in my back. Repeat after me. I have had a dull pain in my lower back for about a week now. Excellent. If you can say this sentence to a doctor, you are communicating very clearly. They know exactly what the problem is, where it is, what kind of pain it is, and how long you have had it. That is 4 pieces of information in one sentence. Part 6. Healthy Habits and Lifestyle. Let us talk about something positive now. Healthy habits. How do you talk about your lifestyle and health choices in English? I try to eat healthy. This is very common. You can also say, I try to eat well, or I watch what I eat. Watch what I eat means I am careful about the food I choose. I drink plenty of water. Plenty means a lot, enough. I drink plenty of water during the day. I try to get enough sleep. Enough means a sufficient amount. Most adults need 7 to 8 hours. I cut down on sugar. Cut down on means to reduce. I cut down on sugar last month. You can use this phrase for anything. I cut down on coffee. I cut down on junk food. I cut down on screen time. I gave up smoking. Gave up means stopped completely. This is stronger than cut down on. I gave up smoking 2 years ago. I have been trying to be more active. This means you are making an effort to move your body more. Maybe walking more, taking the stairs, or starting a sport. I have been trying to be more active. You can also talk about what motivates you. I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. I want to sleep better. I want to be stronger. These are simple but powerful sentences. They show your goals. Repeat after me. I have been trying to cut down on sugar and be more active. Beautiful. That is a sentence about positive change, about growing, about taking care of yourself. Part 7. Talking about mental well-being. Health is not only about your body, it is also about your mind. And in English, there are many ways to talk about how you feel mentally and emotionally. This is becoming more and more common in everyday conversation. People are more open about mental well-being than ever before, and having the vocabulary to express these feelings is valuable. I feel stressed. Stress is mental pressure, usually from work or responsibilities. I feel stressed because of my exams. I feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means there is too much to deal with. Too many tasks, too many problems, too many things happening at once. I feel overwhelmed with everything going on. I feel anxious. Anxious means worried or nervous about something, sometimes without a clear reason. I have been feeling a bit anxious lately. I need a break. A break is time to rest and recover. This is such an important phrase. I need a break. But let us also talk about positive mental feelings. I feel motivated. Motivated means you have the desire and energy to do something. I feel really motivated to learn English this year. I feel calm. Calm means peaceful, relaxed, without stress. After yoga, I always feel calm. I feel proud of myself. Proud means you are happy about something you achieved. I feel proud of myself for finishing the course. I am in a good mood. Mood means your general emotional state. A good mood means you feel happy and positive. I am in a really good mood today. Repeat after me. I have been feeling a bit stressed, but today I am in a good mood. Great. You just described a change in how you feel. That is natural and expressive English. Part 8. Real conversations. Let me give you some example conversations so you can hear how all of this sounds together in real life. Conversation 1. 2 colleagues at work. Hey, how are you feeling today? Honestly, I am a bit tired. I barely slept last night. Oh no, what happened? I do not know. I just kept waking up. I think I am a bit stressed about the project. I am sorry to hear that. Maybe you should take it easy today? Yeah, I think I will. Thanks. Simple, natural, and full of useful phrases. Conversation 2. At the gym. Hey, good workout today? Yeah, but my legs are so sore. I did too many squats yesterday. I know the feeling. Have you tried stretching after your workout? I usually skip it. I should probably cool down properly. Definitely. It makes a big difference. Conversation 3. Visiting a doctor. So, what brings you in today? I have had a pain in my right shoulder for about a week. It started after I went swimming. Can you describe the pain? Is it sharp or dull? It is more of a dull ache, but it gets sharp when I lift my arm. Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10? About a 5 normally, but a 7 when I move it. Notice how specific and clear that last conversation is. That is the kind of English that really helps you in real situations. Part 9. Vocabulary Review. Let me review the most important words and phrases from today. I am not feeling my best today. A polite way to say you do not feel well. I feel a bit off. Something is not quite right, but hard to explain. I have a headache, stomach ache, sore throat. Common health problems using my back hurts. Use my hurts for specific body pain. I tossed and turned all night. You moved around in bed and could not sleep well. I slept like a baby. You slept deeply and peacefully. I work out. I exercise. I am sore. My muscles hurt after exercise. It comes and goes. The pain is not constant. Sharp pain, sudden, intense pain, dull pain, constant, low-level ache. I cut down on, I reduced something. I cut down on sugar. I feel overwhelmed. There is too much to deal with. I am in a good mood. I feel happy and positive. Practice these phrases. Use them tomorrow when someone asks how you are. Give them a real answer, not just fine. And that is the end of episode 8. Thank you so much for being here today. We covered a lot of ground. We talked about physical feelings, sleep, exercise, visiting the doctor, healthy habits, and mental well-being. All of these are things you experience every single day. And now you have the English to talk about them. Here is my challenge for you. Tomorrow, when someone asks you, "How are you?" do not say, "Fine." Give a real answer. Say, "I am feeling great today. I got a solid 8 hours of sleep." Or say, "I am a bit sore because I started exercising again." Try it. See how it feels. I promise the conversation will be more interesting for both of you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Easy English Daily and share it with someone who is learning English. And tell me in the comments, how are you feeling right now, in this moment? Use one of the phrases from today. I would love to read your answers. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourself, both your body and your mind. And remember, every day is a chance to feel a little better and speak a little more confidently. This is Emily, and you have been listening to Easy English Daily. Bye for now.